Baclayon Church, otherwise known as the Immaculate Conception Parish, and this is the oldest stone church in Bohol. And this is the second oldest stone church in the whole Philippines. So now let's take a look at its history.
The Baclayon Church carries with the Spanish past of the country. Though the very first Spanish missionaries arrived in 1595, the construction of the church began only in 1717. It took 10 years for the Filipinos to complete the church under forced labor of 200 natives. The church is made of coral stone, cut into blocks and piled atop each other, cemented together by millions of egg whites. The Baclayon Church was completed in 1727, and a large bell was added in 1835. It has exquisitely carved altars, nave paintings, dichromatic tiled floor, and stained glass windows. The attractions we'll see in the Baclayon Church include an old convent with a small museum. There, you'll see some centuries-old relics. Most artifacts you'll see in the Baclayon Church Museum are religious in nature. Baclayon started a trend in Bohol of establishing parish museums. The amount of liturgical material preserved in Baclayon is impressive. The church inventory books have helped in dating some pieces.
Hello again, everyone. So we're here in our second church in Bohol, which is called the Taoist Church, also known as the Church of Our Lady of Assumption. So this church is one of the most well-preserved churches here in Bohol,
but it is more famous for its miraculous water. So it's time for us to look at its history. So come.
Taoist Church patron saint is the Virgin of Our Lady of Assumption. It is said to possess miraculous powers. There was an old story that tells about the time when the town was invaded by pirates. It was during those times that the people locked themselves inside the church. However, they ran out of water and food. Then a miracle happened. A well came out at the foot of the altar which gave the people water to drink during the invasion. This same well is still visible inside the Taoist Church and continues to provide water to the people living nearby. Even though the well is about 200 meters away from the sea, the water is absolutely fresh.